I am having such a hard time keeping my breath. I'm at Mount Shasta and I'm on my rock. September 14th, 2024. I parked down there and I was told, come up to this rock and lay down. I laid here for 5 hours. And then I stood up and made 5 videos on TikTok about things I've never thought of before. No, it's not magical. Not at all. So I'm sitting on the rock. I'm back here on the same rock that I had to come to. September 14th of 2024. The mountain is clear, so I was able to drive all the way up. I don't know why. But here's my rock. I don't know why I'm here. Clearly clarity. I don't know where I'm going to live. I don't know where I'm going. I just know that I'm on a path and I work for God. And if you for a minute stepped away from your reality, you would start seeing the truth, but you can't. You believe your families. You believe those kids belong to you. Oh my God. God, if that was the case. If they belong to us, why would we do the horrible things to them that we do? God, I had a stepson who tortured my dog. I think he had sex with her when I wasn't there. Poor dog was scared to death of him. These are what you think you're to own, kids. And you pay them to live, and then they don't know how to function. Yeah, no, I have the truth. And frankly, I don't want to be around people ever again because I'm at such peace knowing what I know. I know what I know, and you probably never will. In your next lifetime, you will, but not this one. This is the rock. I laid here for 5 hours, literally like an iPhone on a charger. And then they said, get up and make videos. Back on my rock, charging, and I laid down here and I was told, take the arm out, have the body actually touching the rock. Do not have the clothing touch. So I have my leg on the rock, I have my arms on the rock. And when I'm told, have your body touching it, doesn't that mean they're going to give me some information? Oh, wait, you don't believe in this stuff. Never mind. I am back on my rock on Mount Shasta. I left Jacksonville this morning. I hightailed it and I got here. I was able to go all the way to the top because you couldn't get up here last time I was here. It was snowing. I was down at Bunny Flat and now I'm up here on my rock. Here's the rock. This is the rock. They told me on September 24th of 2020, September 14th of 2024, I was told, get up here. And I said, I can see it from the window. They said, get in your car and drive 16 miles. So I did. I drove up here. They told me to lay on this rock. I passed a woman beating a leather drum saying, Om, as I came up to the rock. I laid here for 5 hours like an iPhone on a flat charger. And then I stood up and I did this. I made 5 videos right here on TikTok about things that never crossed my mind before. I've been removed from humans for well over 4 years. I know the truth. I know the complete truth. And it's hard to punch it through your heads because you guys believe in the family story, which I get that. We clearly believe that because it worked. But how would we have a family story if our daddies climb into bed with us, if they beat us, if they torture us? No, we're not supposed to raise children. No. We're supposed to allow a baby to come out of us and then give it to the people who can help it get strong, grow legs, learn how to use them, learn how to find food, learn how to pee and poop, and then they could be on their own because they know the way. We all know the way, but we've been put into these family situations. It's absolutely comical. And where we believe family and clan, when you think about it, like Game of Thrones, it's like The one with the most power wins. But the world I'm telling you about is the world where individuals all get to be their absolute best self, and there's no cluster of people anywhere. I get to be the very best me I can be, and I don't have to compete with anyone to be it. And you get to be the best you can be, and you don't have to win like the big rings and the gold medals to say, look, I'm the best at this. You just be the best at you, and that's all we're supposed to do. That's the reason we're here on this planet. That's the only reason we're here. But you believe the family story, and look at how that's going. This planet is falling apart. I saw a video yesterday that further cements everything that I've talked about in my books. Man is running his own nest, covers it completely. Those little rich kids that you paid to live, they are worthless. They are broken. They don't even know how to clean up dog poop. I love this, though. I love knowing what I know. My whole life has been a path pulling me. And when I drove up here today, I was shaking. I've just been violently shaking all day because I knew I had to come back to this mountain.